And the Super Bowl champion Buccaneers in TB12's return to Foxborough. No touchdowns, no picks, 269 yards passing, but he gets the W thanks to a Nick Folk missed 56-yarder that would have given the Patriots the lead with under a minute to go. We'll break it all down momentarily with MJD here on Game Day Final. In the meantime, more pictures from Week 4. Kyler Murray and the 3-0 Cards. He's winless against the Rams, who are also 3-0 going into Sunday showdown at SoFi. First quarter, Matthew Stafford looking for Deshaun Jackson. That's been a good pitch and catch the last couple weeks. INT in the last 2 games. As for Kyler, he had it working when he was throwing it downfield. Looking for A.J. Green, dust him off. 41 yards. Green, 5 snags, 67 yards in the touch, and he's rocking you to sleep. Second quarter, Arizona down by 3, and then Murray hits Max Williams right up the seam there. Williams, 5 for 66 and a touchdown, and Arizona reclaims a lead they would not relinquish. Murray didn't score a rushing touchdown for the first time this year, but did pick up 3rd and 16. Ran for 39, threw for 268. He's got this team playing some great football offensively. James Conner, a couple of rushing touchdowns a week ago. March in 2 more times on this day. Sean McVay, we know that unblemished record when he led at halftime. He was down big at the break. Here in the third, Murray, tight end screen, Max Williams. Cards are in the red zone yet again. They're the highest scoring team in the NFL at 35 points per game. They put up 37 on this vaunted Rams defense. Cards are 4-0 for the first time since 2012 and just the second time since moving to the desert. And the coach, hey, how you going to celebrate, dude?
I'll watch Ted Lasso tonight and go to bed. That's about it.
You learned anything from Ted?
They learned anything from Ted? There's some real parallels between Ted Lasso and myself. Like the epic YouTube dance video. Y'all were at my press conference. It was essentially the same press conference as Ted Lasso had, and everybody's like, is this some kind of a joke? And then he's weirdly positive all the time, so we'll take it. But, yeah, I like the show.
You got to grow out a sweet stash, though, if you're going to be Ted Lasso. Let's go. Russell Wilson trying to avoid losing 3 in a row for the first time as a Seahawk on the road in San Francisco. They didn't even get their first down until the 25-minute mark. And here's Russ getting a first down, also known as a touchdown on this play. 16 yards on the score. Seattle up 14-7. Then Russ again looking for Freddie Swain. Getting the touchdown. Seattle wins. The big news here, Jimmy G didn't play. Panthers are down double digits in the third, and Darnold had his 3rd straight 300-yard passing game. Also, times it seemed like his favorite target was that guy, Trevon Diggs. 2 more INTs, giving him 5 in the year. Most in the NFL this season for Diggs. And Dak Prescott had 4 touchdown tosses. That to Cedric Wilson. Cowboys, after losing opening Thursday in Tampa, have ripped off 3 wins in a row, thanks in part to their budding superstar at cornerback.
I mean, honestly, that's Diggs. I mean, some of these interceptions he's getting, I learned long ago in the spring not to try him on those routes and those plays. So when he gets interceptions, I almost laugh. Like, yeah, I understand. I go back to, I want to say last year training camp when he picked me off in back-to-back 2-minute drills, and I knew then that there's certain routes and certain concepts that you've got to know where he is, and you've got to know his position. And he's just a hell of a player, and he's going to continue to get interceptions just because of the way he studies, because of the way he goes about the game. He's an instinctive player. I mean, obviously he has hands. He's an old receiver, so he's disguising a lot of these guys, and then also just playing the best guy on the field. He's going to get the opportunity. So just proud of him. Proud of him.
All right, off to the city of brotherly love. Andy Reid trying to become the first NFL coach to win 100 games with 2 different franchises. Of course, 1 in Philly, there's 1 in Kansas City, thanks to those guys, Mahomes and Hill, who hooked up 3 times on this day for touchdowns. In fact, Hill had a monster afternoon, 11 catches, 186, and he snagged 3 of Mahomes' 5 touchdown tosses. Chiefs put up 42, and Andy feeling good about making some coaching history.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great. I mean, the people here have been phenomenal since I got here. My room was loaded with food, so it was good to have a cheesesteak and and a lot of other things. So, listen, I'm pretty good with it. You want me to cry up here about it? I mean, I don't have anything more to say, man. I'm sweating my butt off, and I want to get back in the shower. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's special to him for sure. I mean, being in Philadelphia, kind of like I said, I mean, he kind of became Andy Reid in a sense in Philadelphia, and to be able to go to Kansas City and build what he's built here and get that 100 win in Philadelphia. I mean, obviously he's going to keep on going. He has a lot of dreams for this season, but he'll definitely take in this moment for a second at least.
Kevin Stefanski spent 14 years as an assistant in Minnesota, a bunch of those under Mike Zimmer. He brought his Browns back in town, looking to improve to 3-1. Kareem Hunt gets in, spins the ball. They successful on the 2-point conversion. They're up 8-7. 3 ticks left. Vikings down by 7. Kirk Cousins has got to get it to the end zone on the last play of the game, and he does, but it's incomplete. Cleveland 3-1 in consecutive seasons, even though their quarterback said, "My bad."
Good enough for us to win when I'm playing quarterback like that. That's thankful they played like that. I mean, that's a really good offense that's averaging, I think, 30 points a game. So for them to play lights out like that, we're lucky to have them on our side. And, you know, I need to pick it up because if I think that piss poor performance is going to cut it, it's not. So I'll get better, but luckily we can lean on those guys and run the ball when we need to.
Giants on the road with Saquon and crew in New Orleans. It's the Saints' first home game in the Bayou. They played a home game earlier this year in Jacksonville because of the hurricane. And Saquon looking like the Saquon of 2018. Look at that pitch and catch for 54 yards. We head to overtime. Giants win the toss. They score a touchdown. They win the game. Saquon does just that. He gets into the end zone, and the Giants get into the win column for the first time this year. Barkley well over 100 total yards. Fun one in the ATL with Ron Rivera and Washington. Of course, it is Crucial Catch Month during October, near and dear to the cancer survivor's heart, Ron Rivera. Third quarter, Matt Ryan, Cordero Patterson. He did something Julio Jones never did in his decade in Atlanta, catch 3 touchdowns in a single game. On to the fourth, Washington down 2. Taylor Heineke to J.D. McKissick. Just, I guess, throw it across the field if you want, because this guy's going to make a play. And then dive into the end zone. Washington comes all the way back in this one to even their record at 2-2. Atlanta will head over to London next Sunday to take on the Jets exclusively on NFL Network next Sunday at 9:30 in the morning Eastern. Sunday Night Football, Mac Jones played great, but here on 3rd and 3 with about a minute to go and his team down 2, incomplete. They go for the game-winning field goal. Nick Folk hits the upright from 56 yards out, so Tom Brady in his return leads the Bucs to victory and bests his former coach.
You know, we had our chances and just could have done a couple things a little bit better. Might have been able to change the outcome, but we just, just fell a little bit short. So thought our team really prepared well this week. That's what we got to do every week, and coach a little bit better and make a few more plays and start winning these close games.
First question, Nick O'Malley.
Hey, Bill. You coached Tom Brady in practice for 20 years, but this is the first time you went ahead against him in a game. What was the experience like going?
We went against Tom Brady every day in practice defensively. So it's not like we've never seen Tom Brady before.
Was the experience of coaching against him in a game any different?
Yeah, they're a good football team. He's a great quarterback. I mean, I think that's all goes without saying.
And if you have questions, we'll pass the mic to you. Joe Kayada.
Bill, just your thoughts on Mac Jones today, showing a lot of poise as a rookie back there. What are your thoughts on his performance today?
Well, we'll go look at the film. You know, I thought our team played competitively, and Mac's certainly part of that. We can all play better and all learn from some of the things we could have done better. But Mac fought hard and made a lot of plays for us.
Yofi Chen.
Hey, Coach, how do you plan to address the fumble issues? Looks like you have a lot this season, and today was a critical situation, too.
Yeah, nothing more important than ball security.
Steve Sanchez?
Bill, defensively, you held them to, three field goals and a touchdown. Or 4 field goals. Yeah, 4 field goals and a touchdown. So it was a good performance.
Yeah, well, not enough.
Brendan McGurr?
Bill, anything stand out about the running game tonight from you guys? Was it just, Tampa Bay executing it?
We couldn't do good. We couldn't get much going there. They're obviously a good run defense, but we couldn't get much done there, and that was disappointing. We have good backs, but we haven't been able to really get them started very often. So it's definitely something we need to work on and do better.
Bill Belichick and the Patriots fall to 1-3 after the 2-point loss at home against Tom Brady and the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What do you say we break it all down and the rest of Week 4 right now on Game Day?